Hi there, my name is Laura Bonicelli. This week's featured recipe and video is pan-grilled tilapia with corn, tomato, and avocado salsa served over oven-roasted asparagus. This is a colorful, delicious, healthful, and cost-saving entree with a very versatile seasoning mix that you will love having in your spice cabinet. If you want to see more of the menu, go to solobybonicelli.com and click on the menu button. Well, let's get cooking. We're starting with our seasoning mix. This is a great thing to have on hand because it's not only good with fish, like we're using it today, but it's also great with meat, poultry, and vegetables. And I use this on my oven fries, and it's always a big hit. So what I have in here so far is 3 tablespoons of Hungarian paprika, 2 tablespoons of kosher salt, and a tablespoon each of black pepper, thyme, cumin, and cayenne. Now I'm adding in a tablespoon each of onion powder. Come on out of there. And garlic powder, and I'm going to mix them up using a wire whisk. I'm putting a little bit of this in a bowl to use today for our fish. And the rest I'm going to store in an airtight container. We'll keep for probably a year in my cabinet. And now we're doing the oven roasted asparagus. Oven roasted asparagus is very different than steamed asparagus. It gets this rich, nutty flavor, and once you try it, you probably won't go back. Anyway, so you don't have to cut the woody ends off of your asparagus. You can see I'm pretty much done here, but what you do is snap them, and they always snap in the perfect place. I have just a few to go here. Okay, that's great. Then 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. Okay, and now a little kosher salt. There we go. That's probably about a teaspoon, teaspoon and a half. And some freshly ground pepper. About a teaspoon of that. And then we drizzle the whole thing with 3 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil. That's beautiful. And now here's the fun part. You get your hands in there and you make sure every piece of asparagus is coated with oil. And this distributes the salt and pepper and the garlic as well. And then you push them back into a single layer so they can roast evenly. Okay, these are looking good. Single layer, perfect. Okay, I'm just going to wipe my hands off and get these in the oven, 400-degree oven, 15 to 20 minutes. Check them every 5 minutes or so. Stir them around to make sure that they're cooking really evenly. And now we will start working on our salsa. In Spanish, the word salsa means sauce. Now this looks more to me like a salad than a sauce, but it does go over our fish, so we'll go with salsa. What I have here, and this is everything in this salsa is from the farmer's market fresh this morning with the exception of the avocado. I have 2 cups of vine-ripened tomatoes, about 6 tablespoons of red onion chopped, and 2 tablespoons of Italian parsley chopped. And now I've got fresh sweet corn that I have cooked, and I am going to take it off of the cob. There we go. Just right down the side of the cob. Now the way to cook sweet corn is to put it in cold water. Another one here, yeah. Put it in cold water and bring it to a boil, and that's it. It is done. Don't keep it on the stove for too long. It'll get soggy, and just like pasta, corn should not be overcooked. I've got my corn in my bowl, and after I sliced it off the cob, I had to take a little time to kind of separate the pieces, and it worked out to about 2 cups, which is perfect for the recipe. Now for my avocado. Now, I already cut this in half and took the pit out, and to get it out of here easily, I'm just going to run my knife around the rim, like so, as far down as I can get it. All the way around. And then, to get it into cubes, I just run my knife this way, and then I go the other way, and basically turn it inside out and pop it into my bowl, like so. Not too messy. So Again, I'm running my knife around the edge of the avocado to loosen it up. And then I do my cuts. You know, we did not have avocados when I was growing up. I grew up in a small town in northern Minnesota, and they just didn't make it up there. So I didn't meet my first avocado until I was 19. No guacamole on the Iron Range. Okay, so then we just turn it inside out, pop it into our bowl. Now to finish this up, we are going to put a little salt. It's about a teaspoon. And a grind of pepper. About a half a teaspoon. You notice I'm really big on measuring. And then slicing a lemon here to juice it. There we go. And this is, so if you squeeze the lemon up, there we go, you have less chance of getting seeds. And then olive oil. This looks like 2 tablespoons to me. And then just stir the whole thing together. Oh, this is gorgeous. I'm just going to take a quick taste. I think I'll grab a piece of avocado, a little corn, just to check my seasoning. That is great. So this will keep in the refrigerator for up to 3 hours, and that's what I'm going to do. I'll cover it with a little saran wrap and onto the fish. Here we have our tilapia. Being a good Minnesotan, I have eaten my fair share of walleye, and I love tilapia because it reminds me of walleye. It's just a good, clean fish and a great background for things like salsa. So what we're going to do with this is give it a nice coating of olive oil. We're pan frying it, or pan grilling it rather, so it needs that so it won't stick. There we go. And even though our seasoning mix has salt and pepper in it, we're still going to, on this side, put a little salt and pepper. Grind that pepper. And then the seasoning, as I said, was very potent, so we want to use this sparingly. It's not a rub, but it is absolutely marvelous to bring out the flavors of the fish. Okay, perfect. So that is what this looks like. I've got my grill pan heating, and we'll get these going. And put them seasoned side down. Lovely. We're back to a little olive oil on the other side. We're not doing salt and pepper now. We're just doing the olive oil and the rub. And sprinkle our rub on. Excuse me, seasoning mix. I keep calling it a rub. Right after I tell you not to use it as a rub. Okay, perfect. These go for 3 to 4 minutes on this side. You only flip your fish once. So we are flipping our beautiful tilapia. Isn't that gorgeous? Perfect. Okay, these go another 3 to 4 minutes, and you can tell when the fish is done when it gets flaky. You can kind of put your spatula and it starts to flake apart. You'll know that the fish is cooked through. Now, everything is ready to plate. So I'm going to start with my gorgeous asparagus. This makes a little, sort of a bed for our tilapia. Oh, the smell, just fantastic. Okay, so our tilapia we'll just lay across the top. Oh God, I love grilled pans. Look at that. It is just beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay, and then we take some of our salsa and sort of surround the fish with it. Now you could serve this with the basmati rice on the side if you wanted to. Sometimes I do that, and sometimes I just do this, and that's it. And there's our presentation. We have pan-grilled tilapia with a beautiful salsa of tomatoes and fresh corn and avocado, and it's served over this wonderful asparagus. Listen, I hope you enjoyed cooking with me, and I really hope you make this recipe. Buon appetito!